Welcome back. We are still talking some football, and Angela, Milford, they looked pretty good in their opener last night taking on Red Line. Check this out. The Bucks just all over the Lions in this one. Second quarter right here, and Rashawn Price bounces that one to the outside, finds a crease, and even our camera guy can't keep up with him. He's running so fast. 41 yards out, gets the score, the second of the day. The defense looking as dominant as well. Philip Ruiz blows this run up on the right side right there with the hard hit, and then Milford would go ahead and put this thing away early, and I mean early. Sean Snowden right there, enough to get a phone call, get some lunch. I mean, he had all kind of day before just walking that thing in. The Bucks get the win, 67-0 the final.
And in Easton, the Warriors look to get the win over Parkside out with time running out in the first half. TJ Nixon and his Warriors were down 7-0, but could he finish out the half with a bang here? No, he's going to get stopped at the 5-yard line as the Rams hold on for the lead at half. Third quarter now, the Rams extending their lead here. Trajan Branch takes this one down the sideline. He is gone. His second touchdown of the night. Parkside takes a 13-0 lead after a blocked extra point, and the Rams continue to put the pressure on the Warriors as they get the win on the road, 15-7 the final.
And how about Woodbridge? They were taking on Broadwater. The Blue Raiders all over this one. Another blowout. Richard Massey takes that one in for the easy, quick score, putting the home team up 7 early on. A few minutes later, this time it's Turqueek Reddick fumbling in the end zone, but either if he's going to fall on it, that's good for a touchdown as well. And then Woodbridge, well, like I said, they're going to just go ahead and put this thing away about as early as you possibly can. Defense not giving up anything for the Vikings all night long as Woodbridge rolls 46-0 the final in that one.
Wow. All right. Well, and Caesar Rodney also opened up their season taking on Middletown, while the Cavaliers' Denzel Bowen breaks loose for a huge run up the middle to get things going. The Riders, though, stepping up with a chance to make a huge play here. Marquise Tolson gets his hands on it, but he cannot make the play. But on the other side, well, Alexis Green was showing him how to make those plays, and that's how this game went for the Riders. Green right here with the pick on the sideline as Caesar Rodney drops this one at home 35-0.
Tough week one matchup right there. Well, but the rest of our teams. Kent Island defeated Elkton 23-7, while Dover fell to Dunbar 50-28. Sussex Tech had an absolute great game with AI DuPont. They pulled out a 27-26 win, while Polytech got hammered 60-20. Seaford fell in their opener in an embarrassing score, 40-2, as did Del Mar to John Carroll, 50-12. Indian River fell to Linganore, that is, 49-6. And finally, Smyrna defeated Del Castle, 56-0. And how about Cape today? They rolled to a big win over Cape May, 41-8, the final over there. And if that told you anything, what a wild, unpredictable week. I mean, it definitely shook up my power rankings.
Oh, it definitely did. And we finally have both Delaware and Maryland teams taking the field. So you know what that means. We have to update those power rankings. Our very own Trayvon Miles is standing by with the latest.
Guys, we definitely got to update them. There's some things that we need to get cleared up this week. I am starting to see a pattern. New #1 in my Maryland last week. New #1 in my Delaware this week. And starting in the first state, #5, the Lake Forest Spartans. Even I was impressed. Even though they lost, they fought hard with defending champ Hodgson. At #4, Cape, they took the ferry and got a big win in New Jersey. At 3, Sussex Central, boy, I like the way they played against Law. Physical team that everybody should look out for. #2, Smyrna, big margin of victory at Del Castle, as you just heard. And my new #1 in Delaware, Sussex Tech, huge road win at AI. Laurel and Dover drop out this week. And in Maryland, the same teams, just in a different order. Really wanted to sneak a South team in the form of 2-0 Decatur or Parkside, but there's not enough time in the day. Cambridge, the loss drops them to 5. Queen Anne's rebounds big against James M. Bennett. At 4, North Carolina, you proved me wrong, guys. I'm sorry. You're at #3 right now. I challenge you to an even bigger test next week in Stevensville. Kent County and Kent Island are still at 2-1, guys.
Yeah, shook up my power rankings a lot. I'm going to start in Maryland. I got Queen Anne's at 5. They looked impressive. I got Cambridge sliding back down to 4. Kent Island moves up to 3. Kent County moves up as well to 2. And I got North Carolina still at #1. Laurel drops down to #5 for me. Sussex Central, welcome to the power rankings. I don't even think they were anywhere near there last year. That's 4. Lake Forest slides a little bit to 3. Smyrna all the way up to #2. And I got Sussex Tech sitting strong at #1.
All right, well, taking things over to Maryland first for me, I've got Queen Anne's there in my power rankings again. Easton is now out, so Queen Anne's is sitting at 5. #4, I got Kent Island. 3, I'm going with Cambridge. They looked good last night.
They did.
North Carolina's at 2 because I still think that those two teams will not be good enough to beat Kent County, but we'll have to see coming up later. And heading over to Delaware, I've got #5. Don't hate me, Coach Phillips, but you guys are sitting in there, Laurel, at #5. #4, I've got Smyrna. I haven't been able to see too much of what they can do yet. Number 3, Lake Forest. I like what they can do, but Sussex Central, number 2, you guys have blown the doors open. Keontae Sturgis leading the way there. And at number 1, Sussex Tech taking over with that big win, like you said.
I mean, it's early, but that Battle of Georgetown game is going to be
huge.
Rocking.
Yeah.
Well, we got a couple college teams actually in action today as well. Wesley got their season started with a big win at Frostburg, 44-3. Joe Callahan had 5 touchdowns in that one. As for DSU, well, Kent State's kind of taking it to them right now. They are down 29-6 right now.
All right, well, I don't know if you knew, but there's actually other sports going on.
Is that what it is? Is that
football?
Okay.
I'm not really sure. Well, there most definitely is. We have field hockey, soccer, volleyball, and everything you can imagine coming up, so keep it right here.
Hi, I'm Luke Prunny, defensive tackle Bennett High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.